And you know what? I finally figured out with my recording what my recording problem was, and I can't even explain it because it is so stupid. You guys will all think that there's something wrong with my brain. I think there's something wrong with my brain. You know what it probably is, and oh god, here we go. I'm gonna go on a tangent. I do have a case to discuss with you guys today, and it is Happy Hallowillow. So let's start there slowly. We'll go into this case slowly because I hate it and I didn't want to have to talk about it at all. But you know, it's got to be done because it is pretty popular at the moment. True crime case. I'm gonna talk about Jorge Torres. I don't want to talk about the murderer just yet because God, I hate her. I hate her. I like didn't even want to. Part of me didn't want to do this video because I didn't even want to like give her the 5 seconds of attention, but I gotta do it. But anyway, let me just talk real quickly. Like, let's go over the little Hallowillow day. You know, way that I did myself up a little bit. I got the bloody knives going on today, just the plain old bloody knives. Because once I'm done, I'm gonna wear my Scream t-shirt for the day. It goes good with the ghost face, you know. And I have my little dress. Well, it's like a baby doll dress, and it has a haunted house. So cute, right? Look at that, little legs. Got some Mary Jane's going on. And I felt like I wanted to be a little bit of a streaky blonde today. Blonde mixed in with the brown, and, you know, just mix it up a little bit. But anyway, let's get on to the case, shall we? First of all, there's a friend of mine, right? Look, there's a little Willow in the window, see? Aww! Yeah, so there's a person in my life who I love so much, right? And tell a little story. It's not a really pleasant story, but none of my stories ever are they? So, like, let's see, what year was it? 2014. I was living in Pennsylvania. I dated someone for 6 years, and that relationship ended, and I lived up there with that person. I didn't want to have to come back to New Jersey with my tail between my legs kind of thing right away, so I went to a homeless shelter, and let me tell you something, that is not a fun experience, but I really believe that every person should do it to see what they go through, how embarrassing it is. Like, just, for example, you know, like, there was a lot of people that were like me, that just didn't want to, like, we didn't have anywhere to go right away. We weren't, like, you know, we weren't the stereotypical homeless people that you know what you think of when you think of someone who's homeless, okay? But they would have these volunteer groups come in from, like, churches and schools and, like, make lunches for us and everything, which, look, I appreciated the food. I did, and I gained a lot of weight in that shelter. But, the way that these kids would, like, look at us, it was like they were looking at goldfish in a bowl. Like, like we were gonna do something entertaining, or stab each other, or something. You just pull out a crack pipe. That's the way they were looking at us. It's not a fun experience, but, you know, and also, I was devastated over the breakup, and I remember the first day I was in there, I was sitting at a table, because it looks like a school lunchroom, basically, during the day, and at nighttime they put away all the tables and chairs, and people just bust out sleeping bags and sleep on the floor. This is how it was where I was. This was Reading, Pennsylvania, and it was called Opportunity House. It's still there. I mean, they do good for the community. I have good things and bad things to say about them, but let me get back to the story. I'm sitting at the table, I'm so sad, and I'm so upset, and I'm, like, wishing I was dead and everything, and here comes this adorable little Hispanic dude with this big smile on his face, and he was so adorable. I swear, like, put him in your little pocket. He was so cute, tiny little dude, and he just like, it's gonna be okay, he said. He didn't even know what my problem was, but it's gonna be okay. It's, like, the first thing that he ever said to me, and I just, from that part, like, you know when you're on the verge of crying and someone asks you what's wrong, and then it all comes out, like the dam breaks? Well, that's what happened, and I'm like, oh, I'm so loud, I want to go off. I just cried and cried and cried, and he just, like, listened and made sure I had food, and made me some, you know, found me some safe people to, like, sleep near, because, you know, the girls and the boys couldn't sleep together, so we had to part when it was bedtime. But, you know, the first thing in the morning, he's right next to me, we're having our little, in the breakfast line together, and it kind of felt like prison, in a way, when it was meal times, because everybody would line up. It was stupid, but anyway, I just wanted to bring that up because this little guy, his name was Benjamin, and I'm still friends with him. Like, I didn't stay there that long. I was there for 3 months, and then I moved out, and, well, I moved in with someone. But Benjamin and I stayed really good friends, and I eventually did end up leaving Pennsylvania, coming back to New Jersey with my tail between my legs, which I should have just done in the first place, but you know how people are. I was being stubborn. So, even though now I'm back in New Jersey, we still talk to each other. Like, we text message, and we, you know, still have Facebook and all that stuff. And he's just so cute, and he just, let me tell you, reminds me so much of Jorge Torres. So, to watch this case to me was like so upsetting and so heartbreaking because it felt like I was watching this happen to Benny, my Benny. And that would kill me. I mean, it wasn't happening to my Benny, but that's just the way that it felt, you know, like, because he just looks so much like him. And every time I watch the videos from her phone of him previously, and, like, them talking to each other, and him being, like, normal and stuff, it's like looking at Benny. So, this case hurt me. It really did. I mean, not only was it heartbreaking, and, you know, just because of what, you know, the whole gist of it, but Sarah Boone is absolutely insufferable. I cannot stand her. Like, I can't stomach her. I tried to watch, you know, the trial and stuff. I couldn't. I just can't stand looking at her face. I think if I was in jail with her, I would be one of those people that I would just one day just stop and just punch her in the face. I just can't stand her. Like, I hate her. Everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie, and it's all me, and she thinks she's smarter than everyone else. I mean, she fired 7 public defenders. She couldn't find any lawyer that was gonna, you know, deal with her shit, so she drew a pretty little flyer, like, oh, you've got to make you famous. She's, you know, she obviously thinks she's famous, and why, what is she famous for? Murdering Jorge Torres, that poor little man. Oh my god. And he wasn't just some, you know, guy she picked up at a bar. He had a family. He had children. He had an ex-wife, and he had kids. And his kids loved him, and they called him, like, every day, and they talked to him all the time, and they visited him all the time, and he went to all their little events and functions, and he was a fucking father, and he, you know, he was someone's something, you know what I mean? Like, and this woman just, and to actually sit there and claim, that she did it because she didn't let him out of the suitcase that he suffocated to death in because she thought he would kill her. Well, Sarah, why didn't you just leave, go next door, knock on your neighbor's door, say, I'm leaving, but you need to go in my apartment and unzip the suitcase because George is going to die, otherwise I can't do it because he'll kill me, but I have to leave. That's all she had to do. All she had to do was get somebody else to go in there and unzip the suitcase. It would take 2 seconds, but she decided she wanted to kill him. That is how I feel about her. She thought she was some kind of criminal mastermind, and she could get away with just, well, I forgot, and we were playing hide and seek, and I was drunk. No, bitch. No, sorry. Nope. Oh, God, I hate her, you guys. Ugh. Do you need some facts on the case? Should I shut up and actually, like, you know, do a real video? Maybe, right? I keep just talking and talking. Oh, boy. I'm sorry. I just hate her. I hate her more than there are words to describe. This happened on February 24th, 2020. I didn't realize it was that long ago. And George was only 5'2" and 103 pounds. Yo, he was the same height as me, and I'm embarrassed to say how much lighter. Yeah, menopause is not been friendly to Heather. I am a big girl right now. I really am. This dress makes me look like I'm pregnant too, and I'm not. It's just because it's where the cut is here. So I'm like, but no, I'm not pregnant. Trust me. I'm in peri-menopause, and boy, is it fun. I have to have my fan on all the time. It's sitting behind the camera, blowing on me, so that I'm not like sweating. Because I'm just having hot flashes like constantly. Okay, stop talking about myself. Let's get to George. Yeah, so he was tiny. Okay, that's my point. He was 5'2", and 103 pounds. And I am tiny. And most of my life, that's about what I weighed. And that was about my size. I was really just the same size as him, basically, for most of my life before this hit me and I became a whale. This is Winter Park, Florida. That's right near Orlando, where I lived in Orlando for 3 years, so I know the area. It's, you know, people everywhere. So if she wanted somebody to help her, all she had to do was ask. So they say that this was homicide by suffocation with a weapon. The weapon was a suitcase. Now that is the strangest sentence. The weapon was a suitcase. Ugh, Suitcase Sarah. So she was 42 at the time, and he was also 42. Let's talk about George. He'd been, you know, arrested multiple times for alleged instances of domestic violence against Boone, and she had been arrested one time for alleged instance of, well, let's see, Boone had been arrested once for alleged battery by strangulation against Torres in July 2018. When both of them were arrested, her trial was dismissed. He had been arrested 4 times for alleged battery, but every time she called the cops on him and had him arrested, she went and bailed him out, like the very next day. She just wanted to get rid of him for a night, so she figured, let's put him in jail while, you know, and I'll just go get him. That is ridiculous. She's wasting the time of the police, wasting taxpayer money to do this, and then wasting her own money to go bail him out the next day just because she's a dumbass. I hate this woman. You know what? I really, really hate her. I seriously can't even look at her. She's really unattractive, and really, like, just looking at her makes me want to punch her. She has a punchable face. I'm sorry. I hope somebody believes or, you know, agrees with me. Oh God, I hate her. Okay. Shut up, Heather. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Sorry, guys. I can't help myself. God. Alright. The incident. On February 24th, 2020, Sarah Boone called 911 and told them that her boyfriend, Jorge Torres, was dead. Boone claimed that she and Torres had a single bottle of wine and then decided to play hide and seek. She claimed that they both thought it would be funny to put him in the suitcase, and they both were laughing. She stated that she then went upstairs and accidentally fell asleep, leaving Torres in the suitcase. Torres' death was ruled a homicide. During the on-site investigation, Sarah Boone willingly turned over her phone. Forensic investigators searched the phone upon their arrival at the scene. The search found 2 videos that Boone had taken the night before. The videos allegedly showed Boone laughing as Torres pled for help inside the suitcase, with Boone stating, "That's what you do when you choke me, and that's what I feel like when you cheat on me." And she is slurring her speech so badly, you can tell she is absolutely fucking hammered. Okay? 1 bottle of wine, my ass. She probably drank 4 bottles of wine by herself. She was so drunk, and you can hear it in every word she says on these recordings, which she handed her phone over to the cops because she forgot she even made those videos. She was so drunk. Alright? She did this to herself. If she would have deleted those videos, she might have gotten away with it, but she was so drunk that she fucked it all up for herself. That's how I see it, and I'm glad, because I'm glad we got to see those videos. I'm not going to play them on my channel. I could put them in here, as, you know, as a clip, because I finally figured out how to do that, but I don't even want to do that, because I've seen them so many times, and every time it makes me nauseous. Let's just say real quick that George is begging, "Hey, Sarah, I can't breathe, babe. Please, unzip the suitcase. Please let me out. I can't breathe. Babe, I can't breathe." And she's like, "Well, that's on you. I don't care." She's literally saying, like, well, he's like, "I can't breathe. That's how I feel when you cheat on me. I can't breathe. That's how it feels when you, what'd she say? That's what it feels when you choke me?" Or I don't know. She's just antagonizing him. As he's begging her for help, she's like, "Oh, well, that's on you." She literally said that. And she said, "Fuck you" to him a few times. And apparently also took a baseball bat and was whacking him from the outside of the suitcase. Why? It was already zipped in there. He can't get you. There's no fucking reason for it, just other than to be just a sadistic bitch, which is what she is. I'm sorry. I gotta hate her. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. It's hard for me to think of anybody else, like, female criminal was that I just hate as much as I, well, maybe Letitia Stack. I don't know. I hate her. Sarah Boone is just, dude, that face. So yeah. Boone was subsequently charged with second-degree murder for killing Torres and held in Orange County Jail without bail. 8 different attorneys appointed to represent her withdrew. Oh, it was 8. I thought it was 7. And Judge Michael Kranick ruled that Boone had forfeited her right to court-appointed counsel. Now, that's awesome. Because you know how it's like everyone's right to have an attorney? Well, he took that away from her because she, like, abused the shit out of it. Like, to the point where she didn't even deserve it anymore. And that's amazing to me. Like, amazing that it's that a judge did that. I think it's so funny. On July 18th, there was a hearing where Boone had to represent herself because she screwed up and, you know, made all the lawyers leave. She submitted a letter which included a hand-drawn advertisement for a lawyer. I'll show you that. I mean, I can imagine sitting in jail and wanting to be creative, and probably had a bunch of inmates around her at a table, and they're all like laughing as she's drawing. Oh, you can draw nice. Can you draw for me? Can you make me a, you know, that's how it is. And I was only in jail once, and it was not for that long, but like that's how it is. Like, if someone has the talent, it's everybody's all over you. So if she was doing this, it was probably show up, you know, in front of the other inmates, and they were probably like, ooh, Sarah can draw. Maybe Sarah can draw me a tattoo. You know what I mean? But, yeah, so she did that, and the advertisement was circulated by media. It was hilarious. And so Boone finally found representation by James Owens. Owens met with state prosecutors about a possible plea agreement to the charge of manslaughter, which Boone ultimately rejected, and I love that. That's like one of my, I think that's my favorite part of the story, because if she just would have fucking taken the plea deal, she would have gotten 15 years. She's already served 4. She would have gotten, that's 11 more years, and she would have been out. But this bitch thought that she was going to get on the stand and tell the jury her little crybaby story about how, I was so scared he was gonna kill me. Yeah, right, bitch. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Not even a little bit. Oh, the lies. Anyway, but her dumbass, you know, rejects the plea agreement and goes to trial, where she tries to convince 12 people that, you know, a helpless, drunken, little tiny man inside a suitcase was such a threat to her that she had to kill him. Yeah, right. So, she rejected the plea deal, and so then after there was a you know, bunch of delays on the court hearing, one because of a hurricane, but the trial finally began on October 14th, 2024. It's my daughter's birthday. A jury of 6 with 8 alternates were sworn in, and on October 18th, 2024, Assistant State Attorney William J. began opening arguments. The defense's case included an argument that Boone suffered from battered women syndrome. Boo fucking who, Boone? Assistant State Attorney Dave Cacciatore Jr. began closing arguments on October 25th, 2024, and on the same day, after less than 2 hours of deliberation, I love it, the jury returned a verdict finding Boone guilty of murder in the 2nd degree. So she's got 15 to life. She can't go in there for life. She can't be in jail for life because she rejected that plea deal because she thought she was better than everybody else, and she could get up on that stand and be like, he was gonna kill me. I was so afraid. Bitch, like I said, all you had to do if you were so scared is either call the cops right then and there and let them take him out of the suitcase while you're being protected, or just fucking leave. Call his daughter and say, your brother's in the suitcase, go on, unzip it. Or call somebody else, like a friend, like somebody that could go in there, and if that really, really, really was true, which it wasn't true. She wasn't afraid of him. She bullied the shit out of him. Because they showed other videos on her phone from, like, over the course of their relationship. She's been recording them fighting when they're drunk, and they're all on her phone. Like, she's so stupid. She gave the phone to that dude. Oh my god. Oh, what a mess. I hate her, I hate her, I hate her. Anyway. This is one of the shorter videos on my channel. It's not really a complicated case. She's a dumbass, and she got exactly what she deserved, and I love it. I thought it was hilarious when they said guilty, and it was less than 2 hours. I was like, I love it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen because she's an asshole. Ugh. Anyway, so the case talk is over. I don't know if there's anything you guys like. If there's a case you want to hear about or anything, let me know, because I'm running out of like fresh cases to talk about. I have another video planned for Halloween Day, but that's gonna be like, there's gonna be more of the outfits and Willow's costume and everything. And I can't believe she didn't make a cameo. She always makes a cameo. Willow, where are you? Do you want a treat? She might come because I said C word. Want a treat? Treat? Here she is. I got her. Come here. Come here, want a treat? What are you doing? Willow. Come here, Bubba. What are you doing down there? It's being weird. Come here. You gotta do a cameo to get a treat. Hey. Come here. Come on. Come on. There's a baby. Come here. Come here, want a treat? Come here. Bye, Mommy. You can see her now. There she is. There she is. There's a baby. Here you go. That's it. That's what we got. That's your baby. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, that's all the treats I have, so to get her some more next time I go to the grocery store. Oh, honey, you're a good girl. You didn't make a cameo. You always make a cameo. I had to make sure you were alright. You want to say hi to the audience? Your fans? Hello, fans. Hello, fans. I'm so cute. She really is cute, you guys. Anyway. Hi. What? Oh, look, I see. You can see you in the camera. Yeah, hi. So do you want to know why my videos were shrunken like this? I can't believe I did this. I'm so stupid. I don't know how. Because in the beginning of my channel, all my videos look like this, right? And then all of a sudden they all... It's because... I'm embarrassed to say. Like I record on my Samsung Galaxy. This is my old phone. It's not Samsung Galaxy. This is a Coolpad. But, I was setting it up like this instead of like this. That's all it was. When I was recording, I had the phone orientation the wrong way for those strinked videos. I don't know why I did that. I know it has to go like this. It doesn't go like this. It goes like this. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed. I feel so stupid. But hey, at least it's fixed now and you get to see all of this. Isn't that exciting? What are you doing, baby? There's a bit of a treat right there. Ah, now they can see you. Now your fans can see you. Alright guys, I love you. I'll see you on Halloween. Bye.